To see what Derek can predict for our first guest. Now, Steve Walsh used to visit his father each lunchtime to check that he was okay. On one occasion, he missed the daily visit. Later that day, Steve was contacted by his father's neighbour and was told that his father had collapsed. And 10 days later, Steve's father died. Now, since the death, Steve has had many emotional problems and would like Derek to ask the spirits if his father has forgiven him. Steve, it's very nice to see you. Thanks for joining us today. And there's Derek with you.
Thank you, Becky. Pleased to meet you, Steve. Hi. Now, I know you're a very caring man because the emanations coming from you tell the picture of truly who you are, the type of person. And especially it has been really bad for you in the sense of the caring person that you are for suddenly to experience this and not be there, you know, with your dad. But I can assure you, because I did a spiritual recce and I asked, I know the person that's close to me invariably would be your father, but can I just say, like I have pointed out many times before, and I'll say it very clearly and precisely to you, there is no need, you know, honestly, to even consider holding on to feelings of guilt, because once we leave the physical body and we're greeted as we're going to our rightful place in God's kingdom, loved ones come and call for us, okay? And I would say this to you, your father had been too taken up with the idea of the excitement, hey, I'm still alive, and oh gosh, look, all my family. So that's the way your father entered the phase of the world of spirit. So he wasn't thinking one iota for one moment, hey, our Steve wasn't there, because invariably, with that gap and you not being there with him, once he left at that time, the physical body, he would know precisely where you were, because he's in a spirit body then, you see, ready to go. So please, I can assure you, I've just been told oh, now he's showing himself, bless him. Before your father passed to the world of spirit, can I say, did he lose, I don't want to make it sound like a question, forgive me, did he not lose a lot of hair here, your father, in the front? Well, was that your granddad?
I never knew my granddad.
Right, Dad's dad, it's on, he linked with him because he's the one who's just shown himself. He received your father, okay? The man who lost a lot of hair. Check that out, please. And they were similar facially anyway, but the hair loss, a lot of it, there was hair to the sides. And he's just said, there's still photographs of me. Okay? So you check that out, Stephen, okay? He's calling you Stephen, not Steve, okay? I'm giving you the full title. Okay, but can I just say this to you? Also, you haven't really, I can hear your dad talking, you haven't really found your feet on different issues in your life up to now, okay? And also, around what your dad wants you to do, apart from not worry, is that he wants to see you happy on your pathway emotionally. Okay? Do you understand what he's trying to say? And he said, it will happen. Tell him both myself and my father are getting our heads together. We'll sort this out for you. You are coming into better times. You are. Can I also say to you, please, if you're, oh God, that sounds terrible. He's just said here, when a person is owed money, so I said, what are you talking about? If you're owed money, or there's money that's due you and it's not coming your way, monies will be released, so you think about that. All right? Do you understand? All right? It will come your way, he's saying. But as far as the emotions are concerned, I feel as if, oh God, what's he showing me that? He's showing me 2 wedding rings here with someone in the world of spirit. Wasn't there a lady that had 2 wedding rings, married twice? I don't know, what, like a divorce and then married again?
Not as I can think about at the moment. There could have been.
You check it, please, because she's here, okay? And I say that with love and respect. But you see, it's also symbolic over the wedding rings with that lady. Sorry, Becky. And it's like saying your emotions will be calmed and you will come into the brighter land of joy in your life. And it will start this year, so you haven't got no long wait. Okay? I promise you.
Joyful from now on, Steve.
There you go. Just quickly, to give you proof, you know your grandfather, he had a moustache like you, okay? Check that out.
Look on those photographs. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for joining us. And that's all for this part of predictions. Coming up, we meet Susan, who's in need of advice regarding her future. Will Derek be able to help? Find out after the break. We'll also be taking questions from our studio audience. We'll see you then. Welcome back. Now it's time to meet our second guest who's here to have a one-to-one reading with international clairaudient Derek Acorah. Meet Susan. Now for the last 18 years she's had an on-off relationship with the same man. He's 40 this year and wants to settle abroad with a new job, taking Susan with him. Is this Susan's soulmate, and will the move abroad be the right decision? Susan, it's very nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. Over to you, Derek.
Thank you, Becky. I'm very pleased to meet you, Susan. Hi. Now, very, very clearly and precisely, I've just asked on your behalf, you know, on your questioning and what have you. And it appears, if you look back in the period of time that you've been in association with your partner, we've had what we call lows and highs, lows and highs. In fact, the lovely lady who've been watching in from the spiritual side of life said there was one point, Derek, when Susan thought, hey, you know, this is, you know, do you understand me? And yes, there is still a gain. It's back, it's there. Now, can I just say, those times and periods on your spiritual agenda now is movement, activity and joy. We put the three together. How do we achieve that? Well, in the respective partner, if those opportunities have shown themselves as readily they should have done, this is a signpost. Most definitely. I feel that this man is a good man, okay? He's got good ways. He can be childish at times, do you mind me saying that? Childish in his childlike. Childlike, in other words, he can be that way. But if that is the query and the question, I would say you owe it to yourself for your conditions of joy and happiness by linking with what is in front of you, okay?
Right.
It would not be the wrong pathway.
Okay.
This is the right, in actual fact, within a period of less than 2 years, can I say this to you? You're going to be so joyful of heart, looking back saying, oh yes, this was the best decision I've ever made. Okay? Yeah, you could actually, you could have married this partner quite a while back, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But it was like put off, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
I know, but you are now. Okay, but you've got to say it to yourself, I am now.
Okay.
Okay, I really mean that, okay? Very much so. Someone's just come here from the world of spirit with this beautiful little bouquet, posy of flowers, and you see it's symbolic. It's to say to you, you're likely to link with abroad conditions as we go forward, probably around the link of September or thereabouts of this year. Has that become known to you at all?
What do you mean exactly?
With something to do with abroad?
Yeah, he'll be going the end of June, beginning of July.
Yes, but you're not going till September.
Right.
Okay, that's what they tell me. But you are going, okay?
Right,
and I feel that's the right way for you. And you'll never look back. You'll not look back from it, okay?
Right.
Honestly, you won't. The timing is right.
Okay.
The timing is right. And I also feel, just recently, can I say to you, you see, again, it's symbolic. They're showing me glasses. So I thought there was something about eyes, but they're not. The glasses are symbolic of seeing clearly for you. So what the spirits are doing for you is saying, there's the glasses, look clearly through them, it's clear, it's clarity, it's good. So bon voyage at that time, because spirits are blessing you with this partnership, okay? I feel they would have been happier had you possibly, when you made that decision, stepped into marriage maybe 4 or 5 years ago, okay?
Right.
But you weren't ready, okay? But you are now.
How do you feel about that, Susan? I have to ask you.
Reassured.
Really? Has Derek told you what you wanted to hear, or were you really in a complete quandary?
I was confused, you know, sort of swaying.
And it's America, isn't it? That
It is, yeah.
your partner's going to.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, I'd be there like a shot, wouldn't you? I'd be on that plane going over there.
I won't be able to work, so...
No,
of course you won't.
But you'll find, honestly, you'll find that you won't go over till way past the 14th of September, between the 14th and the ending of September. And it is right for you, okay?
And you see wedding bells as well?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Lovely.
Spirits are prompting her into that wedding bells, yes. And you know, they're giving it, you know, I must be fair, they are giving him in percentage 8.5 out of 10. That's good, you know. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Derek. Thanks, Susan, for joining us. Okay, it's your chance to get involved now if you'd like to. You can be part of the audience or take part in the reading. All you have to do is include your address and telephone number to Predictions, Granada Breeze, Key Street, Manchester, M60 9EA. That's Predictions, Granada Breeze, Key Street, Manchester, M60 9EA.